I'm guessing 25 or 35% of us foreigners that own property or that buy homes here in Zihua, including the Mexicans that buy a second home here in Zihua, do it as a rental property in addition to a vacation property. I'm walking over to our condo right now because we have guests that are arriving in about an hour, so I need to check on some things, and I thought I would discuss some of the stuff that goes into to managing a rental property, or things you should think about when you're buying and plan on renting out. Our friends Chad and Jody, they have a couple rental units here, and they really only rent during the 6 months or so that they're here in Zihua. They don't think anybody's going to manage it as well as they do, so they just, they have high standards and they like it done a certain way, so they only rent when they're here. But they probably never have any issues with unhappy guests because they're on the property and they can address any concerns right there. Now, other friends that we know have a condo here, and they just have a property management company handle it that's really in the business of just turnover, getting as many guests in there as possible. Lots more issues, more bad reviews, but I don't think they really consider it a home. It's more of just a straight rental investment. I'm on the property. Common areas, we're still wearing masks. I consider us definitely, we're more like Chad and Joni. We really want to be involved in all of the details of the property management and guest experience. So I'm gonna go through a few of the things that we do before and after we have guests stay here. I'm pretty picky when it comes to the organization and the layout of the casa. When it comes to cleanliness, I want the furniture to be placed exactly a certain way. I want these curtains behind me to be a certain way. The pillows on the beds to look exactly right and perfect for the guest. I want the ceiling fans to be turned on when guests get here. And then when I come in, I always can find 10 things immediately that the housekeeper has missed. Just like little things like this. I'll run my hand across the top of the TV, and I don't know if you can see it there. Just that little bit of dust drives me insane on top of the switches and all of that. I want to look perfect for when people get here. So those are the types of details that are hard to do when you're not in town, but fortunately we do have a really good property manager that we trust, and he does a great job walking through the condo right before guests arrive. I also have a cleaning checklist for the housekeeper, but unfortunately getting her to follow through on it is a little bit difficult. We have a separate checklist before and after guests leave, like checking the ACs to make sure that they're functioning well, counting the number of remotes, and checking all the lights. But I probably should implement a similar cleaning checklist for the housekeeper to sign off on. If you have cameras, make sure you remove them before the guests show up. Very, very important. For the guest, we leave a small gift bag for them and a note that gives them all the important codes and things that they need to enter and leave the casa. We also put together a binder with maps, helpful information on the area, and answers to common questions. And since most of our guests are flying in, we provide some toiletries, paper towels, clean water, pool towels, and some other things like that. Occasionally guests have special requests, and since we're here on the ground, we're happy to help. We really try to accommodate the guests as much as possible, as we know that for many people, this is their biggest vacation of the year. These guests today are arriving here in about 5 minutes, so we're heading up to meet them. They're actually getting in an hour early, and fortunately we're able to accommodate an early check-in, so heading upstairs now to meet them at the entrance. All right, thanks for watching. Take care.